enso atimi e de amount best saver ne de e kire ne se e bia onioma ekoyie nioma ahyehyɛ ne ekoyie pa enso atimi na emom anhwe na team ba ku bi e ma won sa atimi asifom e ya de abetimi aloke na afi bet no eno so entimi to save mu de be boawo ama nioma enso atimi akoyie pa enso atimi de ma bet we nko a na atimi enso e de aba ye de ho nsɛm no e de eto mu so bet ne mese kra na se o bet we saver no enso e active a e be boawo ama o multiple losses ni na no eno enso atimi aba back na bia enso atimi akoyie e de ma umpewe na den na ope bet we nko a na betimi akọ na watimi anya be terms and conditions apply into kwa na watimi acha nso sa enso atimi na ma bet we get way more sa nso na me kamfo Joycam Roofing Company Limited. Edama we nano pay Joycam Roofing Company Limited. Se men kancho se ope IBR, ope self lock, ope MSL, ope IoT, ope standard sheet, Euro tiles na fe na accessories na fe alo zinc oba Joycam Roofing Company Limited. Betima ye come on enso atimi de amount. No mo ade na e ma ne down so so no kodi juma e be boawo ama wo fie no enso atimi ye fefe se de osipe no we ye ba bi a okwa roofing sheet nya boda no so ma wie no unya heat bia unya correction sanso e na ade ne mfiedi na akofi na so ofira kire ba hwe ofie no kra no wonso wuntimi hu nto mo se bra na afi Joycam Roofing Company Limited emfa wo da boso ni na no e haw no emfa nto mo ho so okọ Accra obehu mo Kaswa Kumase Tachima Nsunyane Tamale Boga wanso ubetimi ahu mo Kumase Sokoban Ampame opposite police station ena betimi ahu eye Joycam Roofing Company Limited a mese koho na afi o dan boss no entimi enyina yie mfama sanso na menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ubetimi afro mo nso 0540525816 0540125816 na afi 0551 005 na afi watimi eno mo enso atimi adi nkomo sanso eno mutimi edi enuane nabi enso atimi bobo so enso atimi ma okoho a o metim so aye free estimate enso atimi di amount abra omo nye okapreba eno ene Joycam Roofing Company Limited numa pa omo enso eye no krum ha mede ho nsem no ede eto anim na yebo ye dan so awie ne de na ye pensupa enso atimi ano ye pensupa de anom de a na say ye Kangen energy drinking water the alkaline water na me kan fo so da ma ono mu abeboa ama o blood circulation na to atimi akoyie nioma enkoyie wo rege nani as rush tinkitinkiti ba gugu no ono Kangen energy drinking water ebeboa ama sane mani nano enso atimi afiri ho ebeboa a regulate body temperature no ebeboa na afi abo organs bi te se wakoma wo liver wo kidney nano ebetimi abo ho ban na aboa ama nioma enso atimi akoyie enso atimi edema we no acid free water rich enso ewo nutrient bebremu anu ebeboa ama nioma enso atimi akoyie se ope akira kwan a breman UGC ho ne ebutu sanso na tafu new road abawa route wo obetimi ahu yan fra yan 0241449191 0241449191 na afi 0507379474 na afi kopensu ni bi na nioma enso entimi nkoyie mfama Kunu Ghana Limited, the home of quality Chinese herbs. Almost seven countries bra. Na fe hunchu capsules no bajibu ye bema nemwa nemo prostate no buying pampe. Enso entimi mfama oye bema ota junso tentem sanso na ojunso ote ya wom afi nso ojunso wia na kakra kre so de good boxes ni mani na ya de a enso ani to almost bra na fe hunchu capsules no bepebi no na fe bibia no enso entimi nye kama emfama sanso no makofa Mr. Kill enso atimi ya ba mema hodo a mo suffer from sexual weakness, waist and knees problem sanso na low libido, slow erection na fe premature ejaculation ni nano Mr. Kill enso eyi e de free ho araba bazen tablet ni for yenua ma no e ya de eboa na fe a regulate o menses ne de amount o menstrual disorders sanso na menstrual pains no poor blood circulation and menstrual related problems and afi normal bibra enkoso yi hono ya dia araba bazen tablet be yi enso atim da free Ghana ha de uwram pharmacy shop na afi chemical shop bia na wonsu betimanya be Colinac Herba, Danny Herba, Misty Herba, Blizzard Require Herba, Panacea Pharmacy, Sansona N&A Pharmacy, Freddie Men's Herba and afi babi biara Judy is all kwa ubenya adoni bi atono ubetimi akọ pharmacy shop na afi chemical shop ni namu unsu betimi nya bi 0244 275 429 afi 0206 271 016 na afi woni mpanifo enso adinko akọpe nupa ni bi enso atimi ano nonom na nioma no enso atimi agina yedi ama ye kọ ni akọ akọje ye nioma ebe boa ma nioma enso atimi akọ ni no de ye internet nsem na me ne wo kan ye Telecel fixed broadband in nano pay me wodi hu nkomo okwa ade ebe boa o to bundles NSPI sanso na obetima transfer data across all devices eno be boa ama nioma hodo bebre atimi akoye dem so ye new customer unya 50% bonus on data bia wonso obetimi aye sanso na mind blowing offer abramo ye existing customer no obetimi nya 300 bonus auto data enso e wo broadband ne so ana so renew am tie no e Telecel fixed broadband American enso atimi dem dial star 900 hash na fi di nyoma na beba na chisanso na betimi akọ Telecel play app ne so na fi Telecel retail outlet bia no obetimi akọ sanso na www.telecel.com.gh betimi akọ na fi wa get connected na nyoma enso atimi akọ dem terms and conditions applied ko na bibia entimi ko yie Enfama obo heba a medical research center semen kancho ze oba na fi eye obo na odidi e hyehyew wabati ni obati eye wo ya okon out eye wo ya na fi eye wo high blood pressure na oba na fi etima ye firi ho de ama o heart pain no bra ni enyim firi ho sanso na chronic headache bra ni enyim firi ho entu entimi information fatigue and dizziness as da bia wa bre ni wani subru ni ade ade a obo heba a medical research center say men kancho ze bra stroke ba ebedi hu djuma de amount diabetes nso yedi hu djuma sanso na kidney disorders na fe infertility hepatitis ni na no ba obo heba a medical research center bedi ya befu kwan ene ye nanom kwan behwehwem kama pa ama nyoman enso atimi akuide mo hwehwe o yare ni hu ba bi ekoka ansanom de do akana me no enso atimi afiri ho bra na bibia enso entimi nkoye mfama ho ya so ne ye de prekese powder no enso atimi aba we no eye prekese ene eye akakadu ya kan bumu a ono nombi ama eno enso atimi aboa wo ebe boa ma immune system na tima din ebe boa wo ama blood circulation no enso atimi akoyi no ene obo herba medical research center ne kan fo ne enso atimi da ma 0257472506 0257472506 na fe 024976 1508 024976 1508 0550191514 na fe wonso no obo herba medical research center mpanifo enso etimi adinkowo mayenko na yenko dinkomo ewa amanonemra na Simco Di Mario enso abaidie na chese odensani na no enso etimi ede breyen ama bibia enso etima ye kama na oba no na ye 20 college anam de gina tata ama ono enso etimi akwa amano ne we ye school soronko a abaso a omoje SHS 14 SHS 24 na afei SHS 34 okọ na afei wonso akwa akotro wasi no ama nyoma enso atimi akoyie enso edema 20 college SHS mesemetimi de menses mebo na maka se ho kwa ubenya excellent wasi result because oma ya over the years enya afi no mba betra nya wo no mdo be start oma ye bia 20 college SHS efrew sebra na be register ye bia enso ntimi nko okwa ubenya ba bia da unni how unni amane bia nti okọ no akwa file forms no akwa register yes science e yakachi business visual art na fi agric science home economics ni so yebi enso ye ho ba ni na beboa ama noma enso atima koye kumawu nkwanta ashanche road ha eni ebutuo 0243 721 659 0243-721-659 afi 0579-064-048 0597-064-048 na afi when a Genti College enso atimi akọ din komo the sciatica expert 21st clinic o yare bia no omu yi de fi na sciatica yare ndem omotene te enso atimi de firi Ghana ha de 15 branches and still counting Kumase obehuyan ewa hwia overseas ye ben Alpha Radio sanso na oboase council quarters ka junction butuyo Accra Domi Market sunyane enkranze na afi tachiman ye laboratory scan laboratory and scan services massage machine treatment that we yakache fre 0249311311 0540 311 311 afi one the sciatica expert mpanifo enso atim edin komo Cinco Di Mario opani bibia aboko de
Ricardo Varas bibia fine
Cinco
bibia fine
Cinco
Ricardo Varas bibia de dem
wanya maku akam de
oh bibia dem kama bibia dem kama
no se na otiase ho anase oh yeah wayi na
yeah bibia de dem yeah so how need to
it's the pipeline
chale
it's in the pipeline
ono pipeline
oh baba
ana waka ka say ebu pipeline no
oh baba
pipeline oh me judi pa
it's in the pipeline
me judi go pipeline
say me yakwa na nya wetimi ni me de yama
oh sa ona ene wodi ene na chire ho je wodi
de bi madani
anga chire din kura
de bi madani
o pipeline wodi after go for say as a yae ibisi
oh dabi say ani pipeline ni mosisi ti esi yijim
oh okay
sa na sitie ai
yeah
intimre na so
yeah
amana ne nsam ni nyina no wona ade ba na me pe wayi na ma wo
oh okay
me na me pe wayi na ma
okay da wo so ronzu ba bi o
sa
go anim kakra
ma hwehwe
oh baby because
wayi ni dia ma
yes here pa na Friday
come pe wayi ni dia ma but
was of an kind the Friday is
asa me hwemu a
bese me wuram pi
me nheda hu ade ni
ho wo da ko anim kakra se hu so dia em fa hye so
me da kai na kebe bua me o ayi
ade ya
Kelvin
okay
ono de nko betuma bua me nka we no atimi aba
yeah
ti mama hwese metuma ye nkunya ti no mama fa we nyo tata
ya magic
mama fa we nyo tata
ana no za man o ye sana o she dad ne nsamienu no na kate na nim kakra answer de che se en won hu bi krada enti o ka yes de chira brante first owner ayo amino kas agreement nso no enti nso na ya jwa ma baba wa na wa hwe ne just na promise ring ne kama pa a just nche bia no mo de no ebetim so na ba so sense seminar no ye de no nso de tudwa de matiefo na no pai enso odwumade no so ye go so ba sama memfon to do sa how the sun Rona na radio enso etime san ne konda de ma bossa no de men san kan so pania ye fesa wala ponta ene bossa mpanfo no no go so ene Rafinha edin ko me tesa Rafinha so na nche bia ono so etime so na san konda de ma bossa e so mo gide pasa we bola Rafinha so na body ma bossa at the moment no one of the bossa omo best player this season and omo gide pasa boy ne bola omo bono and we ben yasam ye betima reward no with a new contract and I confirm sa kwada no ebetim so next we bossa ni na no de to da unsen seminar no ye de no so de ma ye tiefo na no pai and so no odwumade no so power ko bossa and so bossa nkoda ne bia emfon to da say mpanyfo no sa kwada no answer bossa previously wo mo nya defenders bi nan so de say Rafael Marquez no ma fe gira pick no afa Caspio Safokada no wo mo gide pasa kwada na fe power ko bossa and so now qualities obetim so do some painful and the same painful ebony pa na no mu wenim say akwara no obetim so ngasa long term contract dem baza and am say at age 17 akwara no ball obono e ye pa to mo jide pass e ni mani na no mo ne boni din komo na bonu so time communicate otim so na commit the future long term e dem baza bobo ko na ni na no and so na die to da un seminar no ye die no so de ma ye tiefo na no pai and so na ju so no so ni na no and so ye die ba ye fon to this yes general transfer in the ABA nanka answer team na anim sa akwada na fence Nico Williams wono ebon board ma lete be ba team no yesin ka Arsenal for him say kwambia so no eso mo nsan so team kana boy no be player enso adema Arsenal na mo yesin komodi de no koye no likely say boy no mo nsan team kana say yesin boy na ada to Arsenal for him so baba kra na asem na what should be ano 300,000 pounds a week and yes Nico Williams and new penny and some Naki Williams no demand the France na for us na for Nigeria pass sense kana kodane demand bend is we met some nyatu dem abono and no chess abana nya available and some nyam farmers na bra general transfer window no and some nyatima bia kodana ye France Nico Williams in best ten no we go so upon the ball and some nyadema be ball bobo kodani na no and so dia basan seminar no ye dia no so nyade ma etiefo na no pai e wo dwumade no so Patrick Dogu and so nya boy upon the ball e de ma leche na sa Patrick Dogu no and ma me fon to wanim so already Manchester United team no and so nya the offer coin na sa bi dom de coin no na 27 million euros no de koma team e first leche sa korana ye first Patrick Dogu ono so left wing back in kombe here no on some abrantia ye first look so on shanda anya fit is asanso ana tare Malaysia ba no on some no so prani ade ano ente ubenya person ubenya kodana ye first Patrick Dogu ye front to da say yes Manchester United team no almost some team improve or had so mo bid no 30 million euros no mo de ko we said this time round let's team accept ama Patrick Dogu and some be player ado Manchester United bobo kona no and some ye die to da won seminar no ye die no so de ma etiefo no pai and some no jumade no so Brambrobe I striker dem Ajax Amsterdam team no yam fan to this say West Ham team no commodia team akoso Thursday na enra and yes commodia no and some net team akoso ama dem say kan say agreement so no and some net team ya twuma ama branch France Brambrobe e ba be say kan ma West Ham na no and some net dia ba won seminar no ye dia no so dem tiefo na no pai and some no jumade so ni na no and so dia ba alone ana branch France Brambrobe and some na babo adama West Ham United team asansen seminar no ye dia no so dia ma ye tiefo na no pai and some no jumade no so mame for to the Liverpool manager opinion fans na so dia studio no na ne press conference e ba so on some no claima o mo ne extra time bebo weekend one for no and so betina ba so manager no o my injury update ebusan say abrantie na Adesa we see academy Liverpool professor Cathy Jones no yam fan to the gamer woman extra ebon bueno ebetima ya available na yentie manager professor Anna Slot.
No, not the fact was that I only worked with 13 to 14 players for 1.5 weeks back then. So there's not been said about sometimes how difficult it is to come in the middle of a season and try to work with a new team with the schedule we are having. But to be fair, it maybe felt a bit the same for me because 12, 13, 14 players came in 1.5 weeks before the start of the season, and from that moment on we only played games. So it's normal, I think, that we've improved compared to that game. Although
nanu nsinem sama manager ye fence Anna Slot tu dwana no pe de won sama de mamo na ye busan se opani azamanfo Peter Liverpool se Premier League India magia na za na also expectation and is a yentie manager Anna Slot.
So it's mostly not a good sign, and it wasn't because he will not be available for the game tomorrow. And yeah, the rest we have to wait and see how long it's going to take. I'm not expecting months, of course, or not of course, but I'm not expecting months. But let's see if he's available for PSV or Bournemouth.
Minty way, Cathy Jones, dinner, my Satima Canamum, Mammy Fontu, and I've been live the team no, woman managing director, opinion first, Master Sherfa, and I dear to just a general transfer window, Nibiano, as a man for Pierre, Kazan striker now, Yevenson, Benjamin Sasko Bequaniate, now see I'm found to them or beyond soon, there's an offer beyond my. Now when I chess, I could anybody my stay Nempono, or Guswab on a board, and some other live victim now, and I paid this answer my tuja, and some other material for Jumadesonina. And so dear but Chichari Casadai and some Chelsea players in Libya way. I was last your phone up and yepa. Now young found to just a report to Abanza. Yes, last your team Guswedin Como. Amad and second is almost 12 million euros or room or Chelsea as a Corona friend Sampono and Chichari Casada no Mujano. Amanabesi Academy last your dear Banasa. Yes, no Pania Vanessa Fabiania or near sporting director the Malazio Timno or Gusun Din Como dear Banasa. Likely the Chelsea team bet my accepted. I'm a correct friend Sempono. I am Chichari Casadai. I could say Academy Society Sportiva Lajanino and some Nadia Bounce Seminano. Yadiano Sudema Tiafonano pay and some no Jumadino so. Mamin Fontu and himself, Abrante Fonasa, Karim Adeyemi, on some no player. Adama Dot Moboko, Nabeto Dessa, Napoli team Napeno. After some Nabeto Dessa, Alendo Ganacho Yandesa, Homobedibo and Etienne Fontuda, Sam Abrantia, Hefonsa Karim Adeyemi, Napoli team Napenepa, and 45 to 50 million euros war, and I said Dot Motima Spatisa, as almost Sansu Timika, Ama Karim Adeyemi player, and some Nada Monopoly, Nessa Napoli Fono, Gide Pasa, Aquadana Bar, and as a sound void, or Refonsa Quarascali, Jadia to and sound void, no, or Betimus Nafil Nempono, or Tima Bajuma, Adamana Poliboko Nino, and some Nadia Bounce and Seminano, Yadiano Sudema Tiafo, and some no Jumade Sonino, and so Diabanian from to the Sese Oko Juva, Omatima confirms around down Colomwani, he said, done, there's a few summer request the season a band, you know, Randall Colomwani, and some Nako player, and so the Majuve bonus in a near G passer, or some Natimana Quena Quasi Academy Juve, now senior place in and almost some Natimana Quena Quasi Academy Juve, Sebrembi some Nanya Dunesa, or no Randall Colomwani Quasiakai, and some Nadema Juva, was it yes why answer, or Concodem Nadema Juve, not Juve Funny Sadunesa, or met him so compete, how Italian Siraka Chodiminano, maybe I should quent why ready, sir, Obesi Academy Juve on Timin Transa, Obetum some Namekin debut, Adama Laveccia Signora Ninano, and some Diaba Unseminano, Yadiano Sudema Tiafonano Pay, and some no Jimadiano so, Na Alejandro Ganacho, young fan to desa, on some Nadesa United Gamer, almost some Naboeno, on Sasa game in the Bueno, I had this Obesia Canibina, young fan to desa after the game, no, now just say goodbye to Manchester United supporters, no, now with woman, like Sabani Betimakon after the game, Yakobusa manager versus Ruben Amorim, the future of Alejandro Ganacho, no, saying the city, Yentia manager, I have found some Ruben Amorim.
I'm focused on the games, and this year his player for Manchester United was really important for us today. Let's see the next days.
About Alejandro, you talk about how hard he's been working in training. You can see on the pitch today how hard he was working. How close is he to getting back to his best, and how important is he to this team?
I think he's improving in every aspect of the game. He was better today playing inside, also outside, changing positions. He's improving the recovering position. You can see it until 90 minutes. It's always there, recovering and helping.
Manchester United manager first Ruben Amorim no had to down seminano. He had no Sudema Tiafonano pay and what Jumade so Bruce and Dortmund team no young fan to just almost step it back from the race to sign Marcus Rashford for Omojide passer. Now what should be £350,000 a week, you know. And yet the says can bet Manyanti Bueno, Homo and Timina Chibiani Nano, and some Diabanta Brante for the move to Dortmund, and yet the said, you know, Hebetim Swakoswani Nano, and so Diaba don't some Nademamo. Now young fan to this Joshua Kimmich, a player was Yakai, Adama by Munchibobo Konyamia Duma, some sees the way and Diana contractor, one by one on Sweaty Man. yatesa money team na hwesa nkebia January omo san so betima kananso se bed ye panam se buy for the fees se akoda no kra no ayade se on sign new deal amfama buy anya de se January o betim so na guarantee se bia se money for no kra no omo se betima ka Joshua chemical ni se bia season no akona wi ani na no enso na dia ba san seminar no ye dia no so dia ma ye tiefo no pai enso na odwumade so ani na no enso ye dia ba ye mfam tudwa se Novak Djokovic on za oko Australian Open na ye ka che on person in the game one Alexander Zverev boy no game na antimi ande ana no so timi prior one team anto aso na on sa do ba bi na supporters no enso na ebu player no mu fees o mu tua sika ana bere na nko mo expertise anko beti so na bo game na che ana se bi obetima to so about se bi a game no ebetim so na ko na wi a ye de won sama de mama no na Alexander Zverev dia to da se na ensam fatasa o reference Novak Djokovic no almost etimi bu no yentie Zverev.
These guys don't boo a player when he goes out with injury. Yes, I know that everybody paid for tickets and everybody wants to see hopefully a great 5-set match and everything, but you got to understand Novak Djokovic is somebody that has given this sport for the past 20 years absolutely everything of his life. And he has won this turn with an abdominal tear. He has won this turn with a hamstring tear. If he cannot continue a tennis match, it really means that he cannot continue a tennis match. So please be respectful and really show some love for Novak as well. I'm being
manu ne nsama brantia Francis Zverev di tudwa ye de won nsama de bana Zverev si amfan tudwa se ono nani age pass watime kopie mu Australian Open final namom o se nani nso nheda anye nam se opani e Francis Novak Djokovic ni pa bia o respecting ye pante o gide pass du mre bi na se nle bi obehia futuo ni ade du mre bi no struggle ni ade ya na ota enso fra papa no eni di nkomo tese no wura no enso cheche no ko betima forsua cheze sano mani no betima overcome to gide pass eno asade na timi course no amowura na ntimi ambo game na wie no na ha ne pani asema abante Francis Zverev de kotudwa ye de won sam ngadi bante Zverev no hos ye mfan to de se o twen sam abante Francis Janik Sena ne game on ben shit na bondo wetima wi no on betima so ngadi abani ofana sewa ye de sam na de bana man de no ye mfan to de se Madison Keys on se wetima so ngaba modi ye pa baba friends aga sweteka wetim so na rom grand finale na unim se oni ababa wa ye friends Arena Sabalenka ana betim so na dia feso grand finale nyame adoma Saturday ana sa hade sempo no match ni betim to da sansen seminar no ye dia no so na de ma etiefo ana no pe odwumade so ani na no enso na ye dia ba na mame mfon to wanim se on se no be ka cho sa brontia ye friends Vinicius Junior on fabi every Saudi Arabia ba ama sa of every Saudi Abano yemfon to the sabani nyaya anko betima kwana so yemfon to the yesebo na ne eja wanya ane ball e wonu mo gide pass obekọ Saudi na nya ni manim ya ano betim so akọ gide pass o football bebre wonu mu a obetim so na bondi se obekọ Saudi Arabia no kura na anya de sesesi a ana betima kwakwesi akan enso Saudi league ni mani na no enso na dia ba won sesemi no ya dia no so de ma tiefo na no pai na dia ba sesi ana se Alejandro Garnacho asem ngonya akaya sada Chelsea bobo konenti like Lisa Alejandro Garnacho ebekwa ko player enso na de Chelsea team na ni na no enso dia ba won seminar no ya dia no so na de ma tiefo na no pai na ansomani 40 dia ba sesi ana se manager no anko benya anka ban on team nim anko pesa anka ban so team ko na so yese anso 40 dia to manager na nim sa ono so na pesa o stay na o chese bo no obetim so na bontem fa won sa manager na pesa o koni na no yese akora no so pesa o stay yam fa to just say meeting ebetim so na so nya kakra na sana bia bibia no ebetim so na koye enso de matim France bansa yede sansen seminar no enso na de ma yetefo adwumade so Kyle Walker enya so na join AC Milan team no na osidie nto odwane Milan se onse Milan na big club yepa na uko Italian Serie A no ma onse no mo wodi mbo so ani yepa nti wose na bra Milan team no show interest won mu no was one hu mienu kra no gide pansa ade Milan team no so nine over the years no eso no so team kwabo no mo to so no mo boss adwuma no enso ngadama AC Milan team no na ohani mi sa obetim so bo AC Milan team no na mpoda de sa Italian Serie no o mo sanso ngatima kanina no tefaza Kalwoka enso ngadi akotuja na Kalwoka so gide pansa experience awatim so anya enso ngadama tima ya fansa Man City boboko no o gide pansa sa experience no obetim so ngadi apoa ama AC Milan team ne bia no enso atima ko no se adwumade o time boy enso ngade matima ya fansa Man City na omoje Premier League no na fe mo so no etim so naje trabo ni adina no wojide paza somebody boni experience ono so atima ya ni na no obetim so ngade abo AC Milan ama AC Milan team no enso ngatima fradumo akoduma ni na no ensma Kalwoka enso ngade akotuja anopade sansam no enso ngade ba ye kacho se Jagrelesa we player had Manchester City boboko no Inter Milan ape boy no anopade aba say yesem na bia abrante fansa Jagrelesa no ebeti so na move on loan no makosia kan enso adama Inter Milan ni na no enso ngade aba hu sensem na no yade no so de ma telefone no pante Ricardo Varas ubesom na ne abedwafo na hwem
no Cinco Di Mario ena oteni nkase odi amano semni na enso atimi edi abreye ne enso ewo dwumadie ne so ntino Cinco no an abedwafo ni na no enso atima ye krado hafugu na tuza duro wo fugunim sanso na komia the sports messiah we no minim se okay minene ko Cote d'Ivoire no buy no one obey inherit ye bi se bi new se den but so you see you Tianaska one home but cloud internet say men can just be internet na fe ufie ho office wudi na no metima ne kama dia man wo mo say open solutions to your internet connectivity Wi-Fi and hotspot development na fe CCTV camera installation ne dia kari na no omo ye top high opposite Love FM and abi hu omo ne ekuma Umaru Bank na the same building 0242 699 110 0242 699 110 na 0244 601 933 0244 601 933 na no madi nkomoko na kwaje addition enso e was St Andrews SHS1 SHS2 na fe SHS3 oba yibetimi age na fe yama oba bia dakama ese mane bia enso etimi ni hu excellent wasi results over the years eno enso e assured uram enso e asinfo so a ye ne Rich FM ne the same building sanso na be hu ye wo mankesim ni wedu bia se shama dunka no fen se hwasan ne so na fe akra ye 0244696911 0244696911 na fe 0207 891004 0207891004 na fe wonso akọ pa adisia na nyoma enso atimi akoyi e dia ma time herbal mixture ko na ko pe bi no malaria fever etu ase sanso na lost appetite ye free ho na fe general body pains ebe ye free ho enso atimi e dia ma obetimi afre 0244 417 669 sanso na me kamfo time HH herbal mixture in capsules enso atimi da ma treatment ope for rashes wo baby ni na no ebetimi ayi free immune system no ebe support no na fe general well-being no ano enso atimi akoyi 0244 417 669 na fe ni mpanefo enso atimi adi nkomo mpanefo mama kwa benano pa biem enso edeba ene Friday na said is can no Friday no ya na futu no form because nipa na hye na adwuma from Monday be sine tutufu enye yie nti no saa na yedi wura na se ene de yesesa ne ma panifo mama kwa ba
good morning ene Friday
wani jeni ya manyu ani ji ana se
manyu
body ya bokra one time match enye match no kwara ma defender no se no kokoshe Bruno Fernandes anim na saa kwano de ho asem bebe chese ni me Rangers o de hwe samoshe
yes
ma qualify
we are qualified
in the whole Ghana
me bobo ni we so Ghana chu born sem sa
no because
there's a Chuchu FC
opa oni ubo net ya bruchiri ho na enu aduane ni ni amo nka de
Ghana chu ne born sem sa I just want to just 17 jersey. So be annual and
this is
And there
the
was a performance no crowd push chest for
look for kind of mom straight.
That's how performance. You can say pushing my money stay.
Debbie, Aquani was up so
teammate.
Enzo Fernandez as our bobo.
Ayo.
And I Argentina ni bi o wana.
Sandro Martinez.
Good. On no way chire.
I'll pay your bell.
Until ya share jumana ma. Bibia ye kama. Cho Sancho. Cho Ganacho. Stadium net was training na mo abeti. Chuku chaka. Oh,
Chocho FC.
Omnie.
Ujo bacho.
Almost
Chocho FC.
Enemy ninkomo.
Sancho eyecho. Ganacho eyecho. And a stadium net is train na mo train station. Cho into the eyecho. Omwa Chocho nie. Ye chobia mo bi akwa babia. And then if you that, we should be out for Akumian, Cassim Bianchana, Akumia, you see. I told the beer, most of holiday kakra.
Okay.
Boom. Small boys, no. I said, Munya girls be not a Timakuma Bako.
Okay.
So, some penabino. Now, can't you my own or corner honor? Or to pun. I said, Obiabe show.
Okay.
Nka on kan jose coffee e chinana edru 10 na waba. O si derby. Commence here be.
Okay.
Only we
We
we investment akọ girl yimu. Not even the money, the time investment. Sika de obenya ne back. Na time no.
Unya ni biem.
Na okotena fie na usu uhini mu nsuo. Na oba adwuma ye fro na o me sports no say mon fam sports. Ne sports ni bi dey wo. You need that experience in life.
Okay.
Ye mfa banche nko an wofufu. Ye de banche anybody
Na menking.
and I'm king and I buy
Okay.
swim. Until any some fan of thoughts, I said, the Monica waiting a muna and a BBI. Come on, which life experiences are you taking to the next stage of your life, which ostensibly is going to be marriage?
Na kumya hiani ni na.
Yeah, you need the full package. You jawda.
Need no how recover.
Because you jawda there, you have a fair idea how this life is.
Okay.
And I say, when you're bad bitch be, so bad be pa na ono no ehun mobo no amo yusu ba ko bi won na fe aso dem aga we dem nyanka mesa ko obim ukoya ozehwe o standard na
me hu mobo na me ma ba ko bi enti me si happy
so na fe o hwehwe because maybe akwa fefa no way no
to the difference in so
nyanka but enye wa. These experiences are all part of life. It's not only the good side. No. These girls should frustrate boys.
I send the credit now. Sign fresh credit now. Nina.
So wow, see can mobile money so no say up 1,000 Ghana. No we push 1,000 Ghana no call. We expect it so be fair acknowledge receipt. Na after about 2 hours no.
It's a house and free.
Go free bisa say, "Ay man, we no abana ntimi nyoden." So we no kra no jo. Me kana me dia ma on me bisa say aba. We kra no so sin be ya obi abemu say life in itself no. Okay, and yet thought things are and flat.
In the streets are. Yeah.
So but
you 1 + 1 2 bia.
Insanity. Yeah. So, to me, boys, no girls to me frustrate you. I'm some frustrated girls, kakra, and you know. By the time I be able to settle down, no. Say who be ano, and you who be. Brian Broby back Premier League him to play for West Ham. He's finally decided to buy the bullet. Brian Broby shall say and say me who be kakra.
Okay.
Now what I worry about and the physique. And then the height. Brian Broby or the tier. Brian Broby that year. And we send our Premier League centre backs no. Is he so one? How is he going to do it? And on that chain, Kufal and Emerson. Say me West Ham prem aya omu na hu so wing fullbacks a omo tie ko omo ko ya so na omo ko cross it. Na eno say cross ya height. West Ham try be high in fact Aleba ho full krug
Still that's all.
So now, what kind of striker do they want? I don't remember called Brian Brobel. He's from an elite school of training or Ajax. Brian Brobel, I'll call Leipzig fan. He had to go back. He plays for the Dutch national team. And can just say the Dutch national team is not the Dutch national team of Van Basten. It's not that Dutch national team of Kluivert. It's not the Dutch national team of Robin van Persie, Klaasie and Huntelaar, and more Marcano. And then strikers were quite into our national team no at Vegost. Mechi na Stenks. Depay. Amwa na rotating force 9 and then Bologna, Talinga, Dallas, Talinga. Then all France no. On na say omo hwe nim so no Dutch under 21. So they have a brilliant relationship with the guys at Ajax. Titan, how no cover Kudus every year. But besides, that's a managerial change. They have a new manager. You learn to
Yes.
Almost not say Munano.
Supporter.
Almost say Harry Potter. Harry Potter say Brian Brobel. He's a coach who has a clear identity and vision on the European market because Oshe Nejumase was Sweden. Oshe Nejumase was Europe, not the Austrians. Ebeye Sadina will be in Sompa. He's that kind of guy. And see, I would want to see the reasoning behind Brian Brobel. Name long overdue. Because on one hand, the Premier League, no, or Perso Bobo, no, Chenyene. Name person me who say, quite ben offer so about Premier League, no, or Baby di Juma also be dino. Na be beat me a conquer the amano 2-way. But me say, income for it is the players' qualities and the profile they are looking for. And a mama call. Nti enyam no be bre say, omo yi ni low. Say my me born in loan 6 months na me hwe say e kwan betima abedem ama bibia ye kama na ya to so e. So it all down to the player's profile and then he doing what is right to get the move or make the move permanent. Last time about Leipzig no me hu ni hie. If you are not a quitra na ne hwe nkomo bi ase wa ha nem say ye ni anko ho ye deals no say ubetua over and above the premium mamush ni boy 35 million
on a normal day.
Nanso so also pen ya dia
Say na your pen.
good. Manchester City commit match next week.
Yes.
Window near 31st. And the date 24th. And then now I did chame about 1st February matches now. And I window never close.
Yes.
Remember there are Premier League games on Saturday, the 1st.
Yeah.
And then right after that, we'll be coming on the heel of transfer exclusive. And a Premier League and as a league games. I can remember in midweek. No? We will get to know who has progressed to the knockout round in the Europa, Conference League, and then the Champions League. So what it means is that Obi will play Bianco bet me a ton and ewo. But now you know, or hear him say next week, ehina Mijna. So ohena after Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, untimi progress here. Friday at all costs, the deal has to be done.
Quick.
I want to qualify for Champions League knockout round, for Conference League knockout round, for Europa League knockout round. By November born next week, 29, 28, 29, 30, Friday 31st. So what it means is that Friday, next week Friday, and then now there will be a lot of frenetic businesses and crisscrossing. I don't know how chase baby our airplane because you've got to be certain. Say, o target no, wa achieve, and now here won't to me achieve into the ABCBiano in C. And Roma Colusu 1-0. El Arkman. What it means is that Roma cannot go directly to the knockout into a playoff. No? And even those with playoff games would also hamper possible deals. Yeah, new format. No. Me sure say ebeba in the consideration stage. But Obiya Adrian also said it could hamper the January transfer window. It is the first, not a January transfer window. No, you say a third degree of difficulty. You say about second or first degree. Because player now open no. The club egusu Europe are only the fit. She say you see how per player every PSG. Omobe was kakra.
Because of Abiomujina.
Exactly. Manchester City, them said they've damned the consequences already. It is a Grealish person called Inter Milan. Omisa no say a hono. Obetimi abobiana. Unlike how Ojibon no near born near money foul. No. A hono, when you get the ball, you'd have to use your natural ability.
Yeah, bim.
Bobby Mire. And almost in trusting England for no.
Bebre. Feseka.
So look, Nyemena me too Grealish for. But he should understand, say, he is a representation of the old school wingers.
Okay. On your lead to
Debbie. 100 million not the best share sterling and nine. Neoma sterling the Man City no misa no say why be.
Or men who.
Fabona yebebo Grealish dia. Na most fouls won. And our player here trying to do up. No problem. Yeah, the ball no ma Grealish or corner anima or the ball near then.
Open cross here.
Nti Grealish on team Kushebi. Grealish carry him on board 15 goals a season in the league. There has been success at Manchester City. But Omisa no say, how integral has he been to the success?
Contribution, yes.
Contribution saying. Nti Italy honey there. Baby your coach a more serious business. Okona ko ye we bia na. No I need you. Into these moves and latter day moves no. Ese kakra no nti na eji say cho no e be see next week. Because omo the bed naba. Ukoti Argentina for the omo chere say bed naba. Eno dan chen enra ena ebe to dwa. Say Aurelio De Laurentiis says our boy na your friend Garnacho no. Goes do say no she. Ene omo de ababonten say panyin so onko cancer. So iriase we no obi a suban na edi no ti no. Say bi omi ngum ba ni mase. Ana me me say ene me kan ma won samfi. Ba komia. Sa nipa kuru ya na ofa Lavezzi. Ene ne oba Manchester na Cavani. Ede omo kwatena ship so. Ede omo nam nsuo so. Fans and for catch omo say, what is a Chelsea for per omo a England ho de obi a per omo. Na no football de Bema boys ne say, ball no de baby e bobi wo. But a man e makru mu ye de. Na sa man no omo England ho no. Said the over this is name. Omo ho ro ma see to say Italy for man. It's your hand on now. Not now. If there is something like that about De Laurentiis, I didn't think I'll be signed it. But thankfully, credible reports have been made against or say on cancer. For a period between 2010 and now 2009, ABC 2016, Maurizio Zamparini, Palermo, and Aurelio De Laurentiis, Napoli. No be no cancer for but then again, said Napoli, truly, if they are in direct talks, club to club level, when you're intermediary with Karim Adeyemi and Dortmund, what it means is that they believe a deal is possible. In this Chelsea for no, Manchester for no, say they would concentrate their efforts on Adeyemi. What it means is that they know. Say Chelsea.
Yes,
what firm interest more than the name in Garnacho. And who commodity did that? But transfer a cosi na basi sa neti. And you've got to appreciate it for what it is. Whatever has a beginning has an end. Sure. Number 25 no. Ebi anyene. But Debbie. Novak Djokovic in Sabeka.
Oh sure.
and then he pranaba.
No.
Pranaba. But you did my pass there and you 25 in Sabeka. And the court that I genuinely feel is a court. Yes, our court.
And only a sam.
Oh, but and then I'm fat.
Sompa.
Now I am ready. You do bra. You are in ye. No.
Agomia.
Vars. Let me say the culture and the line of discussion around academy graduates, any fans' sentiment towards them, no, with time, it be fade off.
Academic graduate.
Yeah.
Won't for academy.
It will fade off.
For more senior teams.
You see, I feel let me say English Premier Leagues, you know, teams in the do net as academic graduates, and it is more than pride. They discover by also much as a tongue. PS and it is not as easy as we think it is. It is not as easy as we think it is. You need consistent Champions League appearances and performances to maintain a certain level of profit. And when you say also academic graduates to get peer profit to manage your club and how to set the line. But once a lot of people with that question say, City Timitoa. By yen can we say City or Ton, Kupama ma Chelsea say. Kupama academy graduate from Manchester City. National Julian Alvarez sika omoton na de ma Atletico de Madrid 95 million euros. Omo won kodan ketinketi bi omatonton omo in recent times here. Ye nyina ye nim ba bi e free ba. Omoton Trafford na on that Premier League game ba kokora da for Manchester City. Omoton ne ma Burnley for not less than 25 million pounds. It is City take 70 million euros koto mama musha. It said they were 65 million pounds. A koto player the naba. A maro if he say Julian Alvarez no crown or turn say so turn 15 million euros and now 20 million euros. I want nyam for so be 75 million euros. I don't know where you koto mama mushi no. They are come by. Other people also raise this question. Say Newcastle United. Aso omu oska. They be aso omu ntimi sign player. Newcastle who chire no omu ntimi nko in the market. By fancy dream say Newcastle United at top Botman. Wato Guimaraes. Wato Tonelli. But Newcastle embo Champions League consistent seasons. Adi Abua City Crane as side players no moton. They are consistent in the Champions League. And the revenue keeps on coming. And omudi league titles so now your position on the table say about broadcasting writer. See a case according to position on the table riska ombenya. By Newcastle Canada ho. But all your PS are your money players in the world team this can they are not consistent in the Champions League. And Newcastle and Tom players baby. But look at how smart Aston Villa baby. Aston Villa no. Last time I PS are this year no. And the money muna no koton Douglas Luiz de nema Juventus. Oton Douglas Luiz for not less than 40 million pounds na de Juventus. 42 million pounds to be exact. And Oton Musa Diaby de nema Al Ittihad 50 million pounds. E ho na ntimi am ho ntimi anto mu. Ana mo kofa academy player. Tem Euro Egunam Redino Nigeria almost Premier League libida. Ojam almost turn them Everton 9 million pounds. Aston Villa. And Mokofa Omar Kellyman. Kellyman called Chelsea almost turn them at Chelsea 19 million pounds. Omar Kellyman away.
Business.
You see, I'm only trying to state something emphatically clear here. Say, baby, I drew English clubs no much I say about Bobo. We won't train now we have a sunumu. Ganacho di and Sana Koye. And your Manchester United pa almost tongue Ganacho fan Chelsea. But all stories in the paper about Bonten. Oh, they have a good relationship with Chelsea. Omo ya na fofo, omo di nkonwo, omo nam eye krokro di dwon. Manchester United enkuta de pa bia obegye mu dia ma Chelsea da because onim se top 4 no Chelsea na epre. Onim se oto akoda we di mana league ni bedru ma bi no one Chelsea pre akora we betima ha o madwen. And there be an American sisa asem we se su dua se. Adena Ganacho ni neto. Any Sancho muti England no mo ye ni na. Ganacho a try in the last 2 seasons say about the numbers games na in the Premier League now he's there. Neto Kroba Chelsea na say pra no cran shed am because Wolverhampton Wanderers no oboka krabia no pra. Oboka krabia no pra. Sancho ba Premier League na mfam ano. This is where people are getting it all wrong. In the numbers game, Sancho by England no NC ye mfama. Sancho no so Manchester United ni nipa obeji in the position ni akoda wi. Be suma sidwa. Manchester United Anton Garnacho amfana ma Chelsea for na anhwa sama no. Ombema Ruben Amorim inside dey. Esifo. So I'm turning 60.5 million pounds. Said the Ayatollah no pay. Some Manchester United, any Chelsea come on a do it in a bit na badon. No, move somewhere, which is 70 million euros now. Manchester United can spend more than 200 million pounds in the summer. It's a koda we know they will sacrifice him. Chelsea so and a new Montemia Kama. Chelsea at Tom Mount almost 60.
Of course,
one day you retaliate the help. Apostle Becca Chelsea, Obi Boao na. On can't also Boao no, or say Beji. To see this, Beji. This is where Chelsea is bailing Manchester United out. That is the issue.
Manchester United, some
yes,
the kind of deals
on beating
equal Chelsea.
Yes, it's not like Sergio Miracle for Niska the home beating must spend. They have money they can spend by a woman at home. Almost sell a pure profit. It gives you the onus to spend more than 200 million pounds. And Ruben Amorim team no here, and there's a lot of changes Manchester United will need to do. January, and they will have to qualify for the Champions League. The league need to forget about it. Omun team qualify for top 4. Where Manchester United will do best is concentrate on the Europa League.
No, my Java.
No, my team. It has happened before.
Oh, yeah.
Jose Mourinho by the league in the pass or toss to seat near the they tried hard, they put in an effort, and they won the Europa League. NSS can only back offer Patrick Dogu. And the Manchester United the 30 plus 5 million euros. Beko Leche. Omudi drew on Mombeka Leche for say is either take it or leave it. The amount could have Manchester United and Yabrena make come they say they want to buy players who are versatile, quality, technically good. On to me more one position. Right wing back, left wing back, winger, obetima boss a full back. In a 4-back system you can play because one day you can sack Ruben Amorim. It will sack another player no only for left wing back. That means Waboka. I was also son on Nasakofu before the neighbor. That is what many episode befano. Now Manchester are lining up 2 deals with teams are omoda down the table. Omudi Mai, but we suspect Dublin for Southampton. Anna Omari Hutchinson for Ipswich. One of them, Manchester United, Tonga Natura, they will go there.
In the same transfer market.
In the same transfer market. Let me say we are saying. Anna said the city taking certain decisions. Anna told be any and someone go. Ohe Todibo. Uko Pimo West Ham Todibo no on the 3rd choice centre back. Ewa West Ham. Mavropanos Bojano. Kilman Ebojano. Obabo I just see a quarter back. But this is a player. West Ham actually 40 million euros above what Juventus was proposing. And they go far. And Miriam Fisen why I say Juventus now no bebo because not Juventus now agreed deal say 2.5 million euros a year. Anytime beyond they will be there. So Metria says Canada mano. No about be see a kind of mom. And a West Ham pija boni. No more than they buy. After 6 months, Akorane peso oko Juventus. Todibo wants to go to Juventus. And the Barcelona, they will need to review whatever they've done. And then won't commodity, you know. Ebia salary no ombesa teso and ombesa pidem. But where it stands, Todibo believes that Juventus will give him an opportunity more than what West Ham do muchechiri. Any baby aga important your money now. A onone club Nice. I not consider I not accepted that deal because sometimes you need to help your club.
Oh, sure.
And as I deal the ball through. But he's now the 3rd choice centre back. Juventus have Veiga on loan, 4.5 million euros with salary covered. Omunya omodi Todibo beka on loan. Nobody Todibo. Abba. No Abba Bishimukina. Adena Antonio Conte here with Karim Adeyemi no. Any Garnacho deal no. It is more political because Omun is a Manchester United want to exploit them. Somebody the 70 million euros no would free PSG for Kivicha Pascalia. They believe Adeyemi 45 million euros equal to 50 million euros no. But I say another money coach. Omo appointee official, Omo appointee coach bia. Adeyemi is a key part of the project they are doing. In this instance, Dortmund will have to wait. Say the Uja Mokano. Say next week no more left and more right. Omo we so no coach omo de neba ya adwuma no. Na coach ne ba no kasa opade emi anade na woka. Dortmund pe Marcus Rashford he domino effect no. Rashford and come on Dortmund dia but the finances involved in it no Dortmund nya na adwe so betua. Dortmund ta because onim say enkodu February end na Manchester United any abre because man ton player bia Manchester United will be in there. Say at least Monje Rashford na kana so nya the entima because Manchester United already release Anthony. Say Anthony ko Rebetis. Omoton Garnacho the other means they could be comfortable. Say Rashford no crabit my day. Atna because Garnacho ni wonu abe backup. No money amori makasa no ababebo. Iti Dortmund who says see no so no moton ade yemi ma ne kono munya 40 million euros ni 50 million euros na. They can come and have a discussion with Manchester United and pick Marcus Rashford on loan. No more than a call. No akusi akadi amomo. But ni na coach who is coming in and what they are going to do. But Antonio Conte team na man for person to team because or that's why I no pay na Rhapsody. Yenya Roma so mo disca ba say there be mo fa akoda we my. Giovanni Simone suti one ma na mo so disca Roma for so disca ba so mo mienu nya kepe. And Antonio Conte say Giovanni Simone party there be da. But Rhapsody ni dey. Munya na ebia mo first kase nya dey. Emra. But Napoli cannot afford to do mistakes when they are in the title race. They can't. Omuntimi nyese because Kivicha Kvaratskhelia was already out of the team. Victor Osimhen was already out of the team. But Oren Rhapsody and then the options now the man the quality of his Giovanni Simone, the quality of his now. Untimi njai we more at this time so
at this crucial moment.
At this crucial moment. Untimi nyesa mistake no. Because me no wo kase ojam Inter Milan for ashe da call ana say for hona ko bo mo prim no madi nkomo so mo sro mo komo fa Sadio Mane mo 6 months no.
Therefore no omo hadwen o.
Giuseppe Marotta. O se mo form mo fa Sadio Mane ma me loan. No mebo 6 months na ma me.
Fa ne nya de.
On fa ne nya de. Meaning the Champions League ni baby o mo gina na de. Komo hwe so bepia. Na sa deal no mo setimi aka. But it doesn't happen that way. But I think by next week and you must be things will open up. We all come to an understanding of how the transfer market is going to be busy in the last few days. But me when you say January, we be a January matches a hold on our bon. What about playoff? Be and you need squad depth.
Sure.
To also play in the league and get your results. Now they also on Sakatimi Kano. Now on say to me okay. But yes, I be another transfer window. Arsenal on sign attack be our no.
Yeah, okay.
And funny man.
Yeah, okay. Kai have
no more. Yeah. Liverpool Sonia and Adrian say. Or be sign defensive midfielder be had number because onim say Gravenberch bet me
Tara and Gravenberch
no ona no mugina e brane nkrabia me medical ka say mommom paye say obi nkopra but between January February March I mean say Liverpool they've been able to secure themselves in a position where more playoffs in the Champions League. It will be 2 weeks need fully focused on league the FA Cup but more if some more return leg in the EFL Cup so ye dey ebo and also mo yiro mo no mutibi pe kwa bi so mo de be qualify na trophy na slot me gisi ko 1 year issues akese and ebetiesi
mate akomia the sports messiah and out in kase ono enso ye de nnen mu no mame ko apostle ho na yendi nkomo no enso emfanto aso apostle akwaba
bejo so bokodi
na nyame adom
after we were Novak I think that the issue really about Novak a injury that one manage because at 35, no one can say you depend a lot more on the slams because as we speak now, Margaret Court now with the 24 slam, nobody else. Now no person were the first tennis player ever, male or female, uncle 25, you know. So but still no boy ATP Masters and the more born Unyi is 37 years. Sebi wahondi bebafem, a probably so you should have managed it. It did not Federer did the same thing. One swing frame. But Branson Mummy, Alexander Zverev, Nyokano. I understand fans, but I thought they be a sensible kakra. Gentleman way, in fact, gentleman way, the only tennis player in the history of Australian Open, I'll lighten up Australian Open, I crapeshe, I kono. From the second round, I almost started boo no like Yehuno. Ewo Sebi Rod Liver Arena on many time obobia. 4th round say oni Sebiu oni a fan enya ostek enya
kasa. Then only Jerry Laheka, the fellow Serbian boy, and no crowd almost did in the chrome for them. That why Jim Courier na ye interview, post game interview, 4-time slam champion, or snobby Jim Courier because of a buffo I won him consistently on my side. This gentleman has made the Australian Open great, exciting, attractive, through even commercials. Since Novak Djokovic consistently have been winning the Australian Open, they've had commercials 5-time folds. Because when you're the top 2, top 3 in tennis, consistently winning that particular tournament, they have a huge crowd they draw, which influences commercials. And it's unfortunate. Say, look, tennis players, they don't fake injury. 1, Federer. 2, or no, Novak. No. Novak and the Roddick was hamstring. This is 209. This is the second time Novak, Sebio, Wakaso, Mepra, after losing a first set tie break 7-6 to Alexander Zverev, Mepra. The second time. So when you player or Tayesa, in fact, in 2023, he played through pain. 5 games he has to be injected every game and won against Stefanos Tsitsipas. So about player where the history and even the competition in question watch game, go and watch the game he played against Carlos Alcaraz quarterfinal. Medical timeout. And know them all losing the first set by 4-6. And I want to play through pain. Yes, he can, but I don't think it is advisable at the time of OAG. From second round, or Olympic Accra, even against Alcaraz. Then this one. So Omontia says this is a proper gentleman, the most conditioned tennis player, male tennis player ever. On tempera or endurance. But fans will also be fans. So they are here. But I think that it's unfair to him. I mean, when you have Tony Jones, even broadcasters misconducted themselves against him and being envious. So it's unfortunate. But so this year, Onya Butre na Otritin who year, he can win either US Open or Wimbledon. He can win one of them. So how about the 25? Or the technical ability no tennis player has. Neon here a good health and conditioning. Next year, Australian Open is also there. Last year, he got to the semi-final, lost to Janis Sinner, the eventual champion. This year, was doing another semi-final through injury. So it means that that's his bedroom. Like I said, he rests in the bedroom. All he needs is good condition, and he can get that 25. Now, to boxing. The long-awaited 7-month battle at MDDA Ekoba has come to an end today. Terence Crawford, the first ever undisputed welterweight and super lightweight champion, 140 pounds super lightweight, 147 pounds champion. So Terence Crawford, black, on a share, a friend is a cream gloves, yes, or no, ash gloves, yeah. Then this Canelo Saul Alvarez is the best boxer ever to come from Mexico, this gentleman. Weigh 168 pounds, undisputed super middleweight champion. It has never been 4 belt, and see that. Now, the whole argument is that Wei feels that he's the best. He also thinks he's the best. So we have to put together now. This is the first. There's going to be 2 undisputed first historic 4 belts from different divisions. But I don't know, I say, movie up, I'm talking about Crawford. It's 154 pounds. And some movie up 2 weights to be able to fight him. They are thinking about whether Ombema at the catch weight. So catch weight to be between 160 pounds as the middleweight and 168 pounds as per middleweight. So infinitive on that's what we call the catch weight. So that air effective making up weight to fight Saul Alvarez. Now Saul said, Sebio, Terence Crawford bout Tawakunyina, 41 bout Tawakunyina with 31 knockouts, undefeated. 1 bout Ben sensible, 1 opponent Aaron Spence. So let's listen to Saul Alvarez on that.
Are you tired of people asking you about Terrence yet?
No, look, I always say, I respect Terrence Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just...
Now, that is what makes boxing exciting, the trash talk. They're looking down upon. So after the 41, Barricado was there one fight. So Aaron Spence, that's his last bout that made him undisputed king. Aaron Spence Jr. and Albon one fight. Now, and he will be our bunipa back, papa back, papa, there's all your boxer, papa. You understand me? Now, this bout in the last 3 years, America, after Amokun, America, a heavy bout, explosive bout, very attractive bout. Saudi Arabia because of Turkey al-Sheikh. So this is the first time in 3 years, an exciting bout ever. Now this bout, Canelo is going to benefit a lot. One has to do with the crowd. He pulls crowd. The Mexicans always come on bani bout. Uyi Julio Cesar Chavez Frioruma. He's the second in terms of the numbers of Mexicans on bar. But about pay-per-view, better satellite decoders at the actual. Unfortunately for Terence Crawford, it doesn't put PPV crowd. Now we need list PPV crowd Mungaya 560. Floyd Mayweather 2.2. Gennady Golovkin 1.3. Gennady Golovkin 2 1.1. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Julio Cesar 1 million. So clearly, when it comes to the pay-per-view, or no, bet to be 70% because he's the reason why people are going to subscribe. So he's going to make a lot of money there. Person, so you make money. Person, sebi sika, you move for the bout. Or ben a lot of money because onuntina, sebi in Crawford eba or mabe. So 30th September is the date that have been slated, and so it's going to be very interesting. We are with as the time unfold. Gabby Thomas, 2020 bronze medalist, 200 meters, 100 meters, 4x100 meters in 2020. 2024, we need 3 gold medals, 200 meters, 4x100, 4x4. But beyond this is the corporate factor. She's just been appointed a member of the board of trustees of the Women Football Trust Foundation. That's brilliant. And the ball, she's brainy. That is a corporate leadership position. And I'm very happy for her because she's a brilliant girl. Okay, Harvard University did neurology and then epidemiology from Texas University. Now she's gotten herself a corporate opportunity beyond the sports. And she's not out of the athletics yet because the next Olympics, she's 28. The next Olympics, she has the capacity and ability to go. She's going to defend 3 titles. So it's very good news for athletes. And American athletes are proving that severally, that when it comes to the athletics, because athletics don't go university, so she's been able to pioneer beyond the track to corporate work. We wish her all the best and see how she transits gradually from the track to the corporate, difficult global arena. So we wish her all the best. She's a phenomenal athlete.
Apostle now telling Kase Owura nsɛm enso atimi na man tie ko ne akwa akodi nkomo na nkomodie we no enso sikasɛm nkomo on tie kodi sikasɛm nkomo na mani age because obe phone na obe dial na unya sika didi ya na emu ode ya na emu ode on sikasɛm so de yemfa ni agro tino ye kwa akodi nkomo na yatimi ya hu sɛ no ma na enso esiko onse nkomodie we ni ye mega cash lucky box nkomo ne ye kwa akodi nti phone no to nkyɛnse esie panina tenati ya oba be kyerɛkyerɛ mu yi a onzo betimanya akwanya na watimanya sika ndi no fa phone to nkyɛn opani me mo akwaba
yeah
na bibia ya fine there
na me adom bibia ya fine
you discard nam saade ya say bibia ya okay bibia ya okay
e discover
ndi se obi na o ti na sika yi hu nsɛm ti sɛ no den na wonye na wonya sika yi bi
yo we die anopa yi mechia mega cash mechia Sompa atiefo ne na hwefo nyina ba bibia wo hwe ye free we ye mega cash lucky box ene aba mo nkyɛn sɛ de motie nka wo fidi kasi yesu yi mega cash sɛ wotie nka na te sɛ sika ne de aba ye fra no sika pudu ya ba sɛ obia ho ba ba ye de obia botum eba be yede enti se na no pay what ye nka obi wo no the first time watch Mega Cash Lucky Box dwumadi yi wo ha sei ye be sure say obefa phone na wabo *426 *6# obo say your first time wo follow dwumadi no nti no ebe bi sa say bo age enti wo age no NLA regulated enti wo be hia say obebo so we obi a wodi mfie 18 years pe eko ansa na wetime do ho ahye say dwumadi we mu mpanimfo agro enti say wo bo age na ebisa 6 boxes 6 boxes beba enti wo be choose wo preferred box wo di bedi dwuma no enti your box 1 to box 6 box 1 to box 6 enti wo be use or preferred box no na sika na apesa odi to achire ni or 5 cedis 10 cedis 20 cedis 2 or preferred amount a obetimi e de atwa dwumadie
sika bia wo
pebia 5 cedis e kono na de etia ni say wonya ye pe prompt beba na dwumadie wi no ye di no wo networks ya wo mobile money so Secretary Cell, MTN, BBI, the hands mobile money. Momo, you was who I obey Eddie say Jumano, and Mona, ye day, yes, I did. And I, Obinso Honomayana, was say, the phone no crown no, and Android, the hand say of phone, a registered mobile money network. That's why I'll be to media, here and here, she view. And when about *426 *6# na. Not just say what for prompt no. Now the American what you see will preferred box 1 to box 6 to bet me you see box 1 or bet me you see 2 box be a baby emu to be no 5 cedis up to amount our whole day a bit media and ti prompt and weber na ni ka say woman say you picking crying when you di na we sika no e be ba phone so nya afi na wo twen wo chena na de chenye wo koda bi wo badwene say misika na kam frama mu na me he ada no ma di ani ama me message na da me sanka misika dabi die na eba na de nika sema wo mu say obi wo ho no mu a woni ska wo no ho aka the last 5 Ghana cedis enti wo fa ye na wo twen say eja obefre ya amansa na che say waka je say na akrantie na wo hu no kwa no so no oba bi di na eja omodi aba bi wo fufu enti na ye Mega Cash Lucky Box ye mpese wo be da twen ansa na osika ba eye payking crime wo di na che sika no eba be to account ni
na to say my chat na msika no enso aba a endia na se still la metimi ato akoso asesa agum because sika de hu hia
de tie ne say akonya wi wo hono mu de bia memenda edwada kwasiada ahomache awia ensuto biremu awia biremu yese ye di sika pudu aba enti time bia ba twonfo bia no pesika ne bi go botom enti ye ni say metwa baako magyayi metwa mienu wo twa na wo die no na wo koso na wo yede na wo twa na do hu hye every say sika no eta ho enti ne fere no sika puduo no up to 500,000 Ghana cedis
puduo 5 billion
eta ho no ye de ama wo say bedi di 5 billion o dai na wo sie no wo company na person woni so adi hunu no ye se fezika kakra bra
na ye ma bebre
fa be hye adwumadie mu na wonya returns no na ade ba ko ne say on say obi wo hono a otimi twa baako yenu ne prince aso na ne nsanka de o hwehwe na na bamabu de etie ne say dwumadie no eye Lucky Box Mega Cash Lucky Box enti de etie ne say asa wo luck shine no na wo disika no eye Mega Cash Lucky Box enti ne wo preferred boxes no hono mo no na mamenka interesting thing be a Mega Cash Lucky Box I said this be obi a wote dwumadie bia no wote ne ho bechem de ne say ye will be a friend of point building system na point building system no dwuma e ne say obo game no bia obi a obo game no bia no a wo tie ye wo hwe ye wo Ghana fa na nyina be dia dances the moment a obebo no wo ani kra bonus ye be credit wo account with a certain number of points and you say ye 2.3 points as time goes on na wo bo dwumadie no o point no be build up to a certain point hu hia say wo betwa game no automatically no Mega Cash Lucky Box ebe credit so will point now reach the amount I would deserve 100 cedis 200 cedis 1000 cedis point na no enye duru hono mu na ebe credit account no
say mega no ye moka
dabi
se watwa na ani a kosu twa because build point
no say this be a wo be disika na wo hwehwe ne so so I say there are 70 TM. And one thing is why I say every week biano, yeah, were about 10 to 15 people are more prices. In fact, big prices 3,000, 5,000, depending on how loyal they are. So I say this will be one more wabo odi. And to the America Cash Lucky Box here and they say the more now wobona woody. Weekly prices and also how I can say so weekly prices also be sikani
na se usika na wadi na what's saying your price we actually oh when you money more there
and unti ne say mega cash ya ba makruma ye de you say your motto ni say win big live large na say jikese na tena say kakraka tena say frefre
we have be ma boy ba okrom ha
and fia day wa frefre boys wa from say Charlie me bo star 426 star hash and as ka medie ni mo mesen yen
kwose so
yen kwase honom so hu
and Friday o
and Friday buja yes ade and one say mo fa the phone so na yen exercise no see
fa phone no
ye bo
ma me medie no because
no and star 426
star 6 hash
boy na obon say and enwan no enwan kama media no ma bo automatically no menye first time player enti emisa wo age dabi enti die baby sa ne say me boxes na me pesa me bo no eno na de me be ko straight enti ede me yakọ hono no me choose me preferred box dear me pay me no me lucky number 1 because Bible say we are always the head not the tail me petrol
next lucky
me lucky number
but you did this lucky
channel box 1 baby am bo bia no box 1 am bo me petrol me P6 me petrol baby am pay
number 1 no be any asem
the moment I am selecting one no what selecting one the pen was our 5 cities 10 cities 20 cities 30 cities what's our amount now bit me abo so best select wo amount na wo pesa wo bono enti wo select say 5 cities na pesa wo ba wo select 5 cities 10 cities there 20 cities there 30 cities there the pesa wo bo bia no enti wo nya choose pe MTN no say Vodafone say the mobile money network na wo use wo so no automatically am the prompt ne beba na deduct amount na free instantly obenya message no be chere say wadi ana say wadi say wadi a payment no beba na obi wo hono ma na wo complain say wabo game ni for some time onya message ebi mu nso ka egitu mu say o modi but still no onya message and one so wabo star 426 star 10 hash star 426 star 10 hash unya boss code na automatically or last 3 games ya wabo no e ho results ena ade ba konso ne say obi wo hodo mu a ne phone woni adaje de ma no o using a laptop like de bia no wotete ne machine hunku a eno an say woni pa kro no so be log on to www.megacashluckybox.com www.megacashluckybox.com the same process na you use our phones no the same process na you using online
nti yem prevent you bia
anytime bia and one say watching phone na so watching laptop watching that device no not just say watch as here na wo na odisika ba be show
wo ye investment
asem ni nyina no and one waka no asem ni nyina no
yes nti no and then money e be di ye sika ho komo say na Friday sa na ye ko weekends ni so anti phone no sa amri ya o fa phone na no dial star 426 star 6 hash na ogugusu na wo ye one ni ne kra na wo points a wo build for that chance munti nti umpe we then now perform 5 cities equal now the 5 cities equal to now nya 5 billion okromo na nke beda na obi adabi ye na obi adabi jobani wasema di twatwa ma na chese nya kwan
masema we di twatwa ne say ye be encourage obi a oti mega cash lucky box na adwumadie no say your first time a wotie say what ye nka ye be show nkran say kosoa na di dwumadie no efri say ye nyina ye be di adanse ye say ye di sika na aba o boy no wanya bi di a show botom enti ka kire wonua ne ka kire wonua ne ka kire de oban wo say mega cash lucky box edi sika aba ye tena fie ye nkodi lai so eno ane at your comfort zone na de say dwumadie no odi e wo phone so or laptop so eno an so abo star 426 star 6 hash star 426 star 6 hash. Not just say, so your first time I will be doing above age. There were 6 boxes, 6 lucky boxes. Not just what you see, box 1 to 6, no, there were 5 cities up to the amount that you want 5, 10, 20. Obe you see what preferred money. Obo shemubia, not just a prompt in the baba. In that say, what they are picking crying. When needs to happen, so who game results so about star 426 star 10 hash star 426 star 10 hash. Not just I know so they are checking results. And after you been so won't me find the phone. No, they laptop and name devices and I can on a edge man. On Pacron so log it on to www.megacashluckybox.com www.megacashluckybox.com. Not just say what for sa kwan said is here the phone so na sa ne no e hono mo so na de se mega cash ye se enafie ye nidi butu ye mfrefra do phone sika ye die no me sane akwa ase wa wadi bibia hia me na ja ye patna se na yenkeke
na adofo ni adofo ntu sane ho hia pa nti mega cash ena me kan phone se da ma we na se kopebio wo dial star 426 star 6 hasha wonsu watimi anya sika puduo na wonsu watimi akọ e de akọ ye no mama me ntwa me homra me ba na esa fisema hodo no ya de e ba betu ani Justice Blair din komo ha House of Folk fans no enso din komo sanso na sports minister gusu a odin komo gaka elections ni na no nsem wo ha ye twa ho aba ye ba pe ye de musem e de betu manim ye ba sisi stick and stay.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
Mama kwa baba gentleman dental clinic yeduma bia yedia ne say yebisiesie wosen na yebo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ati anase wosen animal nyam so afa ntuma pa efi wo fix one no anase ye ta frame permanent one no eno susu yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene fe no PFM bridge anase PFM crow afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no na ye fe no scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi wo kasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebebu no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen wa na wodru enkan so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down do mekwa benya runabout no so na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ye ni OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na wodru Kumasi Abrepo Junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free total filling station ya bron sign na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joda kopem eda memeda witini afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
if I shop na me sha dia o bag bra ade eno so bi what time be me shira me see ba queen why me say bra say the time he ba me sha esia gimi ni me fiefo enya dia ba ko be ebe so ye me dey do this o fe ni na bra say me ka say me the time he ba me sha ho adanse a riasi ni na ebe te me nka enti say malaria where do any time he ba me sha enya ni ko die na no ato a wontimi ani die no where do any time he ba me sha edre enya ma oba wa fa afuro die wo ma akoda no fo enya akoda woni fie dumienu ansa na obeto time he ba me sha edre bi no hwese wako hospital na sa lab am wo hu say wo agidi malaria bi ansa ayo se time ni TIME time he ba me sha afi malaria fi be ada ni ziba ewo mu no ebe tira ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers any herbal shop to do na mu FDA agi edwadue nkratoi ato
abusaka kraka bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo mne se abofra keto wanya 2 years akada ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla me abofra keto yi mo na nipa wo hia dede bi ko so no ti kame honi ko hede wo mbia African Spider-Man ba be se bobo fai ba preko pe ne hu African Jacks wo ba be se bobo fai na wo secret kura no ene sen Imbus Herbal Mixture eno ni mi secret na de na ye na me yetua na ma nkeka e wo fom ana police mi di wa dan set a boost the immune system ama se me yetua na mente bre mitimi di kama ama wo ka wo dum so ekoso me kura so me ta yale ama mai latitude me nya ba ko anye je na koso ho hey Spider-Man what the quiet mo fa me kura che o
ubenya Imbus Herbal Mixture e wo pharmacy ana se herbal shops apim for eni nkola o mundi fie dumienu enom FDA agigede ntatwe atu
so wallpapers papa OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say ye perhaps ahodo. Baby bia we hear wallpaper they do juma biano. OP wallpapers. Efro. Yama wallpapers ebe match blind curtains. Eba bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mark shapes. Colors ahodo ni nyina. Ubenya bia to e wana so ye ho. Say OP LED backlight. E dey above flash screen echi a. And so OP ebe mobi. So self ring lights out of phone bishim a OP wallpapers and a bema self ring light OP ewo Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor ana chronom or barrier on the market in edian mhwe so open wholesale and also retail any OP any nsawo so for OP our 0540 353750.
If you want better future, join Ghana Grows, cause our grit be the future. Join Ghana Grows, cause we want for the culture. Join Ghana Grows, cause you magic for Ghana. Join Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows.
Kuyayomu hekwaya ubefaso nwe adwuma ana ati adwuma ko a mfaso waso ewo kuyadwuma mu ene ATVet mu enneya so anamonne fast sanwo wabusua ene wo mpatemu asetenemu bo star 718 star 50 hash na beka ho sesia Ghana Grows Top Day Ghana Grows Jumedie Mastercard Foundation Miss Springboard Roadshow Foundation Limehouse ni wabuafo na Debrel
Mamishe time HH Herbal Mixture bi na wonumi ene wa tadropa Eyadro say mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwotia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebe twasono wonno a ene the time HH Herbal Mixture e dia bedwaso akora wonyanya mfisia dumienu anum bi wopemfo ene oba wo makora nufo enso anum bi time HH Herbal Mixture wubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Herbal Mixture Eyadro say FDA agye adwadie nkratoe atum
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Wymed. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Mame mo akwa ba ensan famra Sompa 93.1 FM na face Sompa TV so Facebook nenso Sompa 93.1 FM a yede nsem nano enso ede bro ye wura fisem nim na fa fisem ahodwa yensa aka no yetimi dia tototo anim ene enso dwumadie nenzo na honorable Kobla Wanyomi enso former MP na wadi nkomo ede afa Kofi Adams a ya appointing say omra na yen sports and recreation no me hesom fama ye na bibia ntimi nkoyi fama ye wadi nkomo enso atimi da fama say onim ni ye one ne wo the same party ntina wadi no ho nkomo say extensively no rewrite 7 year yenso atimi ahu say the man enso atiko no say ombe support no na afa ejuma no ono enso atimi adi say na o kan nsem no
his managerial skills and ability to learn fast cannot be taken away from him, and so I believe strongly we will do everything possible to support and get him to give us what we want as per the content of the manifesto of the NDC and the vision of His Excellency the President.
Okay.
Indianano ombe supportino na afei vision His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wono ombe buano na afei bibia atimi abam sanso na manifesto na omwe ba ya na fast sports ho no ombe timi aboa me no enso atimi abam tene nsemo a honorable Kobla Mensan Wisdom Moyomi former MP for South Tongo and Tuja yede ho nsem no ede atuo na de baako a Ghana for ka ho asem di hu nkomo NSC na no ena odi nkomo da fa NSC ne ho ne ombe be ya aboa ama bibia enso atimi akoyi edi amaye.
So we need to look at the NSA, right, and then build the needed capacity for the institution to be able to live up to expectation, and then understand the responsibility and the vision of His Excellency, so that at the end of the day, they will give the needed support to the minister who is the person to ensure that the plans of His Excellency are achieved in the sector. And so clearly, we need to look at the capacity of the NSA altogether and look at
and yes, share capacity of the NSA na afi timi hwe epeja niwam na yen stadiums awodo no yetimi bobo ho ban na afi no enso etimi gina yie enso etimi di man meto aso na madi nkomo nemum Gengeme Dental Clinic na me kanfo na no pai enso etimi da ma okọ ho a yes o se ho asem na ye kwa akodi hu dwuma so pese we place wo se a okọ a on betimi aye na kama dia ma wo pese o restore wo se so be fele on betimi aye hu dwuma enso etimi da ma scaling and polishing ni nano omo enso eyebi rot canal treatment eno enso ko Gengeme Dental Clinic o medi hu dwuma enso etimi da ma oyo obi a o petit whitening na Gengeme zebra na fomo enso entimi na yie enso entimi fomo pese o di jewelry se to ye wo sene so ye braces ne kama ni nano o meye bi enso etimi da ma wonya sika na bro so na pese o ma manfo so wonya sika na di agudie begu se so a Gengeme zebra na omonye bi emfama 0559 139582 0559 139582 na 0598405674 0598405674 Kumasi Airport Junction behind the Total Filling Station. Techima Mazin, Obehuye Accra, Nungwane, Atomic, down, Obehuye Kofodia, so Jebutuana, Takra, the pipe, and no traffic like the also, Obehu, Gengeme Dental Clinic, Abeko, Nafi, Bibiano, and Sweatimi Akui, the amount F. was sent home, ye could travel to a near Disca, and near Friday in Tunya Scar, Bibiano, a bit Miakui, the man now call back to a diam, net is a wino, a cash out on the Equaco hair, who Juma and Sweatimi in Tibet way, cash out of an answer to me about on the Adiano. You are why I not to be no idea to Orlando be na yedi hu komi nyek betwe a eno anka ne tete no gidi se Manchester United say ade na ni no se da ba min tu yi tentem so na se cash out ne baaye e mo me wi achi no na yesu but cash out ne ba mani akakra enso ereto nke se kra na kunya ne kaka ni na no e betwe ne man sa kunya na ono enso etimi ye ntu dia ne se obekọ betwe na afei so automatically na pese oye eye sa wo cash out na betimi ya to sa nso na partially pese o kakra tu ya betimi ya ni na betwe nko a and ma sa akonya no terms and conditions applied ko na afi bibia ntimi nkoye mfama regulated by Gaming Commission of Ghana into ni how unkudi usika mienka se usika sembia ni ometima e de amount na onso watimi ahudi ya no man enso siko yento aso na yendi nkomo na yedi nkomo ne de no na gaka elections enso timi ba so Bishop Tinasi no ozi na kumsi na hwan amanfo so monti kumsi nka ntomo to aba no ede mo pani a jefeno Mr. John Kofi Ansa no mo to aba no ma no nya wiye no oboye nkomo.
It was possible to have 2 drivers and 2 or 3. All the people contesting, I'm sure, like you say, it's already telling me that you know that anyone that gets elected is capable of handling the affairs. If it was possible, I'm sure you would have allowed the 2 or 3 to handle affairs. Then you have to sell it. Let the presidents you have shown here the ends to be even after the elections. We need that strength, we need that support. He said something, is your ongoing. He said the association can only be strong and effective if the members makes it true. The leaders, he said, are
no any way a winning speech after so winning we no nya gaka bano na nice what the science and to do say nka bombe boa e magaka effective biem ntotua ne betimi aboa e ma bibia enso atimi akoso na keto kraku so abebo na baso atro krata tintintintintin atimi dia bo na baso ntie no ene said ye no man enso esiko na rag chairman enso atimi adinko yo se ne do sa gomachi ene ye bom yam sa appointment cry mo nye na emu mo no de odidi ye se dachi bi ombenyo independent na afei omo enso atimi yo ma appointment rag chairman ye fene George Saija na nsem no ye de ho nsem ade eto anim
no be about raga ne GF no you lose your batch. So I'm praying they don't open their mouth to say anything at all. To do their job, concentrate on their job. That's all. And you see, if they're saying there's misunderstanding between ourselves and anybody who didn't give her. That does not transcend there. Your members, many national chairman. You pray for trim. But we hear everything that is happening around. Feed the fee. We know that one day there'll be any independence for referees in Ghana. One day
say referees no omuni independent o that be here ye ma on kasa krakasa ye be boti ye be ji ogba je free unsem to ma kom za gumachi ene ye buro mu yam sa ne nsem apani no enso de atuja frempon manso head coach ade ma team a ye fe ne babia ni Go Stars ye ball first one we ye no omna na da so preparation omni ram second round no ono enso ajebre aboyen komo.
Well, at the end of the first round, yet me and my say 33. I think your preparation. I think started in preparation and so human say first round. Yeah, in that time we prepare and your reflections and then been a course so right. Yeah, enough time for that. But I think so far I think preparation. I think the preparation. It has been good. Yeah.
Agency see omo see omo ho de o gidi eza koye e de amomi wom see ball first one we no ma nya kwan enso antima rewura mu anhwehwe ba bi to osini ba bi a no omo enso timi o metima hye mu kana nanso omo abobo omo ho second round no omo e ba be si akan na second round na kasa no first round bo wiye na mo da soro 33 points out of 51 na second round nenso sen na mo ko no see so mo modern one so because the way rewura mu first round no untimi fa rewura second round.
Well, at the end of the first round, yet me and my say 33 points, which for us a very good results. And over 17 games, after 17 games, let's say me at top one. I think so we've done so well. But then a performance I put on up in the first round. It ain't to me for the same. I didn't know going to the second round. We need to step up. Let's it me double friends saying preparations and I said near my year in the first one. Let's it me double up and sana yet to achieve in the second round.
And only someone coach from Paul Manso edit to Kwabnamo a player and so the match me friend media ahead of me a Lions no didn't come more at a fast game no.
Pressure be near so some pressure we so pressure be near so
nti deɛ wo ye team ana say deɛ ɛda yɛ ni sunu say ye kɔ ne akɔ 3 points no e dey abafi Saturday my second time am in Accra Lions team na bo Ghana Premier League Saturday be ba ebo a very good side but coaches ni so ashare more matches no ni tactics I dey be kɔ ne ba ko stop your mtende meeting kan bia found that do
no and somewhere kwabna mo and so the two ja on Accra Lions game no yen free o na yen din komo na na kwaku agema ono ya head coach adema team e friend Vision FC ahead of a game on bebo no ono so atimi adin komo.
I mean, I don't think we are crestfallen. Playing against Kotoko in Kumasi and at the Babaya Sports Stadium was always going to be a Herculean task. But of course we went there and of course we saw we couldn't conquer, but that experience alone is going to push the boys to a different limit. It's just one game out of the lot. A second round is about to start. So I think my boys are already well motivated. The loss itself is a motivation. Going into the next game, of course, they don't want to lose twice. So I think that they're going to give Chelsea a very good game.
Toma lose to Kotoko. Sa lose nimpo air motivation. Normally Ramu Chelsea game ni mo. GDS sa game ni there. Ontimi kodi njo. Mni asa no Kotoko kasa say ya wi ene 9 ene waje nti ehwe. So ko Chelsea obetima dane ni omo ani na bibia tima ko ida ma no kwasi asma. Players say Edema Accra has folk now where the way and has folk 81 villain and some of an free now God FC. And our brand tenants who are bad say we player Edema team of Accra has folk when behind the scenes now or more and so videos near the idea has a folk for no and so not minim Kotoko we or move on valiant. No more didn't come with players no. But has of folk with your move didn't come with players no. Oko can behind the scenes no kwan no modeba na since nka teams no modem mo social media no so no komo pejamo anka krakra but em say ha se de ne de omonti se de gobi no abentino eye kwasi asma ene wahu se eye Dr. Pambo enso eye ne medicals kama pa enso djuma Dr. Pambo yo medical dia se uko wa pray be chew and you know ono de ya no de no na Kotoko se new signing a branch friend Michael Sifa we defender so timi sample as a number 6 na o say pressure dey there be a pressure but pressure no betimi atoto no mayi awasante Kotoko.
Okay, pressure ni dey e pa say pressure Kotoko pa ana most clubs am abo e wa hani bi am abo outside ni so pressure and you jumani na nkasa say pressure jumani you know I think we've hard work determination ni mpaibon ni say nyankopon adom bia be kama
enti former Port City defender na ele se wodin komo enso erefa kuma so Kotoko waba obedi agona Kotoko defense no ayire o Joseph Ablone Samba no emi so o ma ye se o ma fo ho de abo mo bu na so ye defender wo bai o ye sure se ubenya bi abode na den na be ka ho sei na sifa enso di ni komo
with that they are very, very solid guys and they are doing a very, very good job for the club. Mrs. Lamiad, Miss Mabekawi, I'm also going to work extra hard and push them so that I can also get the opportunity to make my name.
It is a first one in the way pushy Samba and Ablomo so atimia apo mu giwness or the kwa ne ade nti eno ne nsam kakra no so efri ho ba ya toothpaste and ya toothbrushes na me kan fu jama ko choose na choose ye unyo mo enso total care ni bi de choose ye beboa wo omo herbal toothpaste no unya bi beboa na afia ye omo whitening toothpaste unya bi beboa wo ama wo sene so atima ye fita watimi akasa asere woni pomo nkasa mfa wo nsan katakata wanu bia timi kanfo enso atimi da ma unya omo toothpaste ni wie pe bomodia se ubenyu omo toothbrushes no say ye prince o say ye princess say ye monarch say ye duke ubenya bi na afi wonso watimi dia kofi enkola na de ne so wo kidney toothbrushes eno enso atimi wonya bia ebe boa wo ama bibia so atima kofi be masere aba fie ye be din komo asere you feel confident because on kasamfa on sankatawa no yes and I make conference so atimi da ma 0302 235296 0302235296 ye pe ni akotali senso akwakoje ye maifa because ye twi yes na eden ye be content time so akwakoje ni Ghana ani die bebri na e won tintan so internet ne so say your TikTok say your WhatsApp say your Facebook say your Instagram na ubenya ho na wako without any interactions ye maifa ukoje ni tell you na make kanfo edama 500 Ghana cedis pe Oto a yes am 10 gigabyte free data wo de be browse one de 10 gig bit my amount ko pebi na afi won so etimi connect ba bia nam bia wo ka nim wo office wo bag ba bia nam bia no edwom na se internet no enso etimi ka fast year me kanfo enso etimi da ma telecell connecting energy so betimi akomo outlet bia neso omo enso etimi ayene kama pa enso etimi da man telecell Ghana se me kanjo se kopo omo my fa no bi na bibia enso entimi enkoyi enfoma hwe na se nya ni wa yo de opani bibia enso kama pa enso etimi ho akomia the sports messiah na umpomi ye de
boko
Jonansa adinkunim sanso na reference ya chichiro mo sa gomachi kotoko players yi din komo hasofo Kofi Asman nso atimi abeba ne ade a coach Frimpong Manson so ma prepare ye going to the second round hefa na ade hefa
Vas ade sisi an wa menga sana isi an wa menga sana
dia wo ye ni nya yeso ye hwebi enya
dia wo ye
na so dia wo ye se na obi bisa o se okoto aduane wo use bet ana se Spark o se de o sunwa ho e na wo susu ne ko kan bi de nti na ko kan bi a wo se nipa ne bisa o se wa ba sunwa na wo se da bi na wo ba bi ma wana no mon ko internet ne so
Vas moment to aso na
Kofi Amponsa only realize this woman is not selling food today. Maybe S-back or Isbet special without octopus. Akomia de any 3 aba. Na Kofi Amponsa ba bi said, Pilato, are you in town? There be chairman. This is Akomia. There be chairman. And ka be ma me badi ba ku bi ana.
Ya Akomia the sports messiah. Twaso ma me, we dey twaso. Why? Twaso. Wow offer. So wow offer.
Oh, permanent believe in what
wow offer, Dino. Yanko.
Let me say Emra may enjoy Gaka pa Omurin. I remember Korokoni has 2003 match. My brother Isaac Boache did Jumama Kotoko Timiji the Gaka top for that was a peak of tournament organized by Gaka. Now we enjoyed this tournament because now Obi are the best players in the bebo. Now Obi Aba or making sure in the first level was a tournament they took it very serious. And no more the boabo for African games but there any man nasi be continental competitions and there Gaka was a proper mouthpiece for the clubs, and when they say things, it is being done by the GFA. But the credibility and the integrity of Gaka abeira at the form say timidity and the Gaka no crebe more competition and set you more apart from even the league now. Yambo G6, Yambo G8. It's Mukwa Kusi, Yambo G12, Rebecca Krakani, about G20. Looking at how Anyoma City is there. And the recent one, no Mokobono, Takwa, share issues, Pejabai. Anyhow, our clubs in the Krampo because say, money transport money, Kromodeko, say, to say, no, be a one organization has been poor, a lot of things has been poor. But I said, this is supposed to be the turnaround of Gaka in terms of integrity, and maybe also Moshe. Jonansa is not new to Gaka. Mr. Jonansa onye new to Gaka. Anna onye new in terms of new relationship with the Ghana Football Association. It will expect to say if there is going to be proper coordination and communication between Gaka and the GFA, Jonansa should be the best person in between the clubs and the GFA to make sure that the right things are being are done. You bully without sponsor. You bully without broadcasting right. Most of these issues in our war. But this is the time and the welfare of the clubs should be taken seriously. Sure? Anna minim so monte ase hunu the power of Gaka. You have the clubs in your hands. If you have the clubs in your hands, these are the clubs who vote. Ekotwaba. Edi whoever becomes the GFA president. It is a untimi utilize that particular seat, no, so be my clubs no one then there is no need to be there. Sebi footons are changing party sorry. I'm not the one to come and advise Jonansa on how to do his job. But we are here to scrutinize how far the Gaka Omutu Medino Esitiaba Abeto from say team no come before so be pejane diako. That is what we are looking for. into omuntu to omunyoma ye. Congratulations to him. But the politics still continues. And your man at was with politics, no. Me, I know the GFA feels they have their man. Because of the relationship between Mr. John Ansah and the current Ghana Football Association president.
They feel they have their man.
They feel they have their man.
And
about one year 2 years, so now I think Sembi so to abanu we are no achia we no atwemko. We've heard all of these things. We've heard all of these things were about no mokoto. What I say. So to abanu we abanu abechi na ma congratulations. O to na to na ma congratulations. So abeto abakama. I represent the club here. What about abeto abadiko? All we want is the betterment of Ghana football. But you can have 1,000 relationships with the GFA president, but and yet, me, I'm not against having or being friends with someone. I've also been catch yourself, but when it comes to the job, do it well.
Of course.
But when it comes to job, no, yeah, so if Mr. John Ansah and me and restore, we'll be here and remember him and we refer him to whatever that has gone on at the Gaka. Any dear senior. My memo kumasa sante kotoko media team nabaso. Omo take digital content to a different level among the Ghanaian clubs as it stands. The old traditional way of promoting games, of doing things, you know, say is still existent, but nowadays, you know, if you want to get a new trend of supporters to come to the stadium, you need to use the digital media. And with the digital media, the content that is involved in the digital media is very important. It's not about consistency, say they be away, but adi awode you know. Because my share, kwa omo faso promote omo games. They are doing so well in promoting their games, and omo tapping into some Kumasi talent. Among funi momo using them. Ebu anoma kofa asafo powers. This time around, Makofa Sobulu. They are tapping into the market of Inkofoa and Kumasi 4 boys, you know, Apple more TikTok. These ladies and all of these guys to bring it into this particular digital market content. Another way, I'm a many one year. Shekwa Mofa so Michael Sefebano. Share video no more
okay.
Flight ni be see see free mo. Some of these things no obia pesade no. Yeah, sure. What is annual we na to nchen behind the scenes e Kotoko YouTube page. Omubo game bia. They are consistent. What I say, even the top clubs, Manchester United come up no so kwhwe. Every single match they move behind the scenes. Omo behind the scenes a okwa no akọ click so. No hwa ade no 1 2 3 no ani age no ma betena nchen baby.
Internet mine.
Enyan CP, but the omoye no are good signs of things are if they should continue and do it. A bit me abo. Say scanning in go internet and so.
Yeah, clubs new here.
Scanning in go internet and so.
Yeah, clubs new.
You monetize your YouTube, you monetize your Facebook, you monetize your X. Oh, yes, even TikTok. You monetize all of these things and scanning bit me aba. Abeboa club in so many ways, and it will sell the club. And this is where our various clubs will need to come in and make sure so also be shas here e design your manage no maboa amomo clubs net me tumpo me say me kai say me see Dreams FC me fancy your boy FA Cup ma Dreams FC update lineup ebo update first 5 minutes so tire bo ye hu hwi bi till the following day
say be your life in it to koya
what I say ye hu hwi bi till the following day but don't forget about it. You have people who follow you on social media apologize due to ABCD. We couldn't bring you the commentary this. No be at no one.
Say clubs no moon they are working no.
It's like they don't even understand.
Now able to omo so anyoma obe get to get the job done is expensive. That one no two ways about that.
Of course.
But no man no use the unnecessary operations no can cater for that.
Of course.
When I me free ba because say na YouTube name. Me see as me family me wo me app bia me bowura mu a.
$1,000
ko timi nya na man. Metimi anya, metimi ahu. Sika obi awo YouTube nya na man. Metimi anya. Yeah, me exclusive me nam koto even hu kotoko video yi ma react wo ho ma yesi no miaka credit Facebook ni YouTube na miaka credit wo
this always cash obotu
that's na wo ka ena ba be bi oh nti no so mo ye ni ye be boa
me hu ni ati to akobia go YouTube YouTube mine
wow
share the link ni asa there
share the link
oh Sarah
that's a di me nya me no wa
o de hey o kwaje $1,000 na bre me 100 cedis ah oni me e pe jadi o ye no
so we am no ko indomie raro
10 cedis
we don't trust me
crazy si ya che rani ame Mboga Kabaso for a successful election. Maku Monka, just Tindan, Fred, Unko, Raman. See, I said, when my wife is saying Kabad, and then Friday I'm cut. That's a Moana. Check a crab, was a few months back. Penny be fair, me said, me remember me, pa. Listen, so are they? Oh, football, no,
okay.
Or to me for say, Nipe be a cobble and guard be pass on me.
Hey,
it's 9% can call police station near there. Menene Kasaye ended 20 minutes. And as somebody on from the football fraternity, our BEM, and so frame me. The same thing happened in the kind.
No, the kind.
Yeah, I'm a friend, madam, for being in the Cambridge school or security apparatus.
Okay.
National security and intelligence for no. I mean, it didn't come up. And I said, my soul didn't too much or to me for a minty. I said, one in my kaka. Yes. You sometimes people think, oh, enmity or football for no near Monty. There is a gentleman on the ESCO for Premier League, a friend of Rahman of Vision FC. I should have openly campaigned against him. But football for net Wamaba in Kanwin, Argentina, Elsemekoye. I'm speaking directly to Michael Osecre this morning. You don't like me, I know. I've also told you openly, you don't like me. Crowd the only INM Senka. Radio Numejai. Yo secret. But I've been good to you without you knowing. And today I'm going to tell everybody. Secret. Money Hamza here, Juma now, see on your BM now, Ojai bet na Kumasino. Jeff now didn't call court. He was the first person to say, Hamza and come back.
The decision to even go and coach Vision was me who influenced him.
So, I mean, and I am family. You don't like me, and I'm saying it on public record. My catch in public, okay, university. So I won't pay myself. You don't. When you're not ready, you don't cry. Or secretary. Timi oha, and I mean who say Hamza Abba. I'm friend now. Omunyano. Or see on your money beam. He won't go back. Timene Hamza. Yet, me officer. Me met him Akunyan so. And Hamza to Nas Akunyan so. Obey Hamza. See on Kobi.
The Fedefi were here.
I'm so Hamza. You can't sign it. Many Hamza, your one mutual friend, I mean, whom he say, maybe I may do my brabo. He's played an integral role in my life. A friend of Boaji Bediako. And I'm a friend of Boaji. So, many Hamza Kasa, I want to know, Sata, I send the Bia, I can't do Hamza, say, Uncle, there. Many shows of a Kobi. But you will be a midget or do not to us in we are overcome. A best son. And many Hamza, I shall see you. Many the Kasaya. Na Michael Osecre catch Raman. Any vision for no person calls a vision team na otamalin. So mudu Kumasi so man for Hamza and kan ho ama. Mo man crime bi. Timini Hamza kasa na afemi hwe na nima na mahu se na dwen na sesa. Na me san frɛ Abwaji bedi akobiem sa Abwaji. Me pese me ne Hamza ko hia Raman. Na ye kasa na o se ata yi hu film. Ne mo mfa ne komo. No matter your baby, still on Becca say, Una now shen that she say, manage maybe because of time. Raman ne free tamale na eba besinke. Raman besin twemu free ha to aso koi. Of Hamza still na Hamza fa. Ti e kan see ye no. And I'm a friend Hamza say, friend Raman no man back. And a Raman sign the chi. Ti oba e nam person ka Raman emra officer. Man kai say na o crowd e kokot. Ti ade nti na o say. Wo de adwuma ne penyin kokot ansa be ma obabi. Nti meeting no mo ye o hwe ha.
Ya nim ho ya.
No kotina kan no mo kasai. Thankfully Hamza went back and everything was successful. So Raman, today I've given an account on what exactly changed. Unknown to Sekren, Ayala, Inshira, Madam Funi Abwaji. We are literally on the same fraternity. Osekre was calling Ayala to talk to Hamza. Ayala so will talk to Hamza, but eventually he will go to Abwaji, just as I did. So unknown to Osekre, it wasn't actually Ayala that pulled off the trigger for him.
The glory more be in India.
But see, did Ayala himself as someone grown him? Me Abwaji. And Hamza. Then Raman took him there. So since then, the name Raman, anytime you have a be anamasre. But I'm happy for him.
Okay.
So he's progressed at Vision and then he's gotten into the Gaka levels. Whatever it is, and Ket should be their role model. He was a big mess at Gaka.
Okay.
Ketokriku. The tenure of Gaka, it was an unmitigated disaster. Nenso, Nyankopon kwa no ni mo bia adachi. Nyankopon kwa ni mo bia shebre. So God took Ket from Gaka to the ESCO at the FA Cup committee, Abayan FA president. Into Raman, if you are looking for an inspiring story, there is one there for you. Fred Tindan, if you are looking for an inspiring story, there is one there for you. Unko, now you got Coca-Cola, and also Obrikum Chelsea. And then what do Galka? It's an elevation. Young, fine young man or in Ejma or Snit. And then what do I? Munfa Ket, any example. Me see, his tenure at Gaka was an unmitigated disaster. Na bon. And that moment me run down on Ket tenure at Gaka.
Nyakura.
Eno Ket, me hun say me no amete ya. E ma me hun say obi adache me Nyankopon kwa na osu tumi. His tenure at Gaka and his tenure at Wasaman.
Okay.
So what I say? Nti emede the association akomia kire mu na mo medru sro na mo nkoye LG sponsorship Coca-Cola to for na de. Me am concentrating on the individuals. Sandi pani me and sana na isolate on Raman, Tindan Unko. They should look at the top. They should rise to the very top. Raman, look at the very top. Ket should be the forebearer for all of you. Me expect say Momo 10 and be basati say no the Ogaka. Because he was not elected, he was appointed administrative manager.
Okay.
But Monomonko Mamon Ket any example Mama say be a Ket free no. He went to the top from there. And then Yankopon so beto super. Ego amudwumedie na omudi no so. Na bibia tima konkan. I genuinely would wish, said the chief director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, was the one speaking at the Gaka elections. Kofi Adams is not the sports minister. He's not. Okowa is what?
A friend.
A fool. Kofi Adams was why? He's a member of parliament on the baby. Adum no. Na omampenya boni din so be the sports minister. The destiny appointment committee no.
Nominee, minister nominee designate. You've not gone through the vetting process. You are not a minister.
No.
Please, let's learn to do the right thing, right? Obian truncate process. The process is respect for whoever. You are, please.
China people say, "Omo we lose elections," and so Obi and Adrian said the enye Omo. No akosho Obi achi the petition na ehun hia. Akoto committee ho. Nti ubeduru ho no. Na ade a yokoka na ehun hia ebeboa yi nyina no. I feel na questions na kwa kofa some bogus baseless out of spite petition be. Exactly. You call them in.
Your office,
Because
whatever you want to tell them.
You tell them.
And your
if you're
agent.
And
your agent.
Gaka we are no organize the President's Cup na John Mahama in March. Yes. Senior match any appointed date. Obe organize them. So he needs them. He needed to understand it. I'll send the boys now prospectively back over your PA. Or go and glean information for me. So Kofi Adams was in attendance. He's granted an interview. No, Chief. We can change some of these things. But we wish Gaka well. Finally, Mediama boy now, mo born in interview. Kobi Amwa. Sa team na eje under 20 AFCON any wafun. The lad mutim. He was part. Na omobo Benin na Togo. Wafun. Me ha na Moses Parker frame. So akra bi Kobi Amwa. Mimbisa na semano. Namse. Kobi Amwa. Na me call me database na me boshim. No ye. Keta damfu na owu ye no. Party. Ni player. This boy was going to Atletico Madrid. Partaining agent was taking him. You need me see it. Then the deal didn't work out. But now Moses Parker pen. Until me friend na. Me na database new. I me call party mo me di nkomo we na chese me call catch Moses say. Chairman we the emfa because he's on his way out of the country. But Moses catch him and say Accra we obeton. I'm the no kwabruchi o say atameton. Deal na nye is our time. Year na Mediana ball Africa in 2023. Me wa ha Jeff. We say Omar register na so Kobobi. Time Kremoni Abdullahi Nuruddin or the center back no. Ibrahim. Nti e di no nkomo na say president. Kobi amwa we na all party ho na ye kopɛ na ye nya the time. I say me catch you say meton. Now from 2001 to 2023 Mediama and Moses kept track of Kobi Amwa. And he know now. He wants him to say. That is the level of hands-on leadership I owe Mediama. Some who some more there. The owner and bankroller Ninsa da form na so da form na Ninsa so is on the work.
Deeply involved.
And they want two Kotoko are learning to beat Mediama to that digital game. They are the best in the country. Kruma ban a digital media
gadget. I saw some last time.
Look, he is the most well managed, well run, the most resource club in the country at the moment.
Highlight upon highlight.
Me say,
yes.
And yes, we say.
A lot of you underestimate Akoto. I saw his rise and choice. Akoto has been in this business over 2 decades. One small Sahara.
Exactly.
And he's gone through the mill proper. I mean,
exactly.
So
Patrick Akoto,
yes.
Take your flowers.
Who knows how to listen?
But he built
it. Yes,
he built something. Massa, it's incredible.
So he was also built.
They allowed someone Onima the name to build. By teams in the Zoom wow, Nima then about because when you're part of your league, you know, in the own cajon. Who suggested be a crown now? So I think that can be nice.
I'll have a full day for Gaka because a Jumani at the Mumo or your formers were a Juman bed demo. I've partnered them in First Ladies Cup and so like I said, there are a lot of things they need to do. Now, Agomia, just a quick exercise on Monty we are seeing. The digital space is an emerging space. The literacy rate school called Ghana still a November in terms of the ratio. While the digital space is effective and good for the young people, the Omo stadium, so let's call it Omo the low income earners and the middle class. Omo most of the time the traditional media. Now, promotion of games, I say both. Baby Abema Nipaba Stadium, 90% is traditional media, not digital media. Internet emerging into be tuna boom. Kotoko, they are zero about traditional media promotion. And I'm saying that and the first time from Herbert to Dr. Keke Sabo to Nana Mankwetia Tosunsia that have been involved in the Kotoko promotion staff. So there's a way this done here. I go here and Friday. Monday, there's no promo. Have you had a promo jingle? They are promoting on digital media. What is our attendance in terms of the corresponding attendance of Babaya Sports Stadium? Fantastic. And then Sumakatro said there are so many Nyama competing with the local matches. And here some more the reason and we consistent aggressive promotion on the traditional media at the same time complementing the emerging media. A hono wanya and usual as all club and the tradition traditionally traditional media and emerging with and the Sebu digital background kakra. So if we are idea about 90% of revenue, go back to Dr. Kwame timer na Omba Africa no accommodation governor. Go and check the aggressive promotion on traditional media. It was simultaneous. Akumi Obitia no BTKs at the same time. Aggressive. And check the revenue. Over 1.4 to 1.6 million Ghana cedis. For how many matches? Zesco, Nkana, Hilal, Brevi. So I'm saying that what that the digital no emerging even the digital companies are coming here in Ghana. I'm Mimbo near a sponsor, Betway, a digital company. But do you know how much they spend on traditional? Because someone named say a lot of the people are more here. Kaka. So they are merchant, but yeah. Oh, they are empty. One of the spans of the other. But as time to them go. But I can remember I have a full day.
And mama chef for my tea for na kwanyana momrana and some yadi di home common most mon famo de mra 0551931931 0548